Hello, I'm Dr. Melissa Cohen. Today we're going to talk about the latest updates on the CARES Act in regards to the student loans. So if you're like me, I'm still paying off the student loans and will be for a long time. So I was very excited when the CARES Act happened, and what that did is all the federal student loans or specific federal student loans, they put it in a forbearance situation without accruing interest from March through September 30th, 2020. Now, as you know, we're just about 6 weeks away from that expiration date, and there's talks with Congress about a second stimulus, and which was not signed by the unemployment dates. So I had some of us, myself included, worried about, well, what are they going to do about the federal student loans, if anything? So what President Trump did is he signed an executive order which basically says the federal student loans that were all put in place, the forbearance that were put in place through the CARES Act in March, is actually going to extend the forbearance date from September 3rd, from the end of September 30th through December 31st, 2020. So now, if your federal loans were in that forbearance status where you did not have to make a monthly payment and you were not charged interest during that time frame, so it's going to be extended for 3 more months. So, well, what does that mean? So basically it means I don't have to pay my federal student loans for 3 months. So my budget for those months just got a little bit bigger and a little bit happier. And so if you are in that situation, just know that you have 3 more months to do something. Now, if you think you're able to pay for your loan starting January 1st of 2021, then you simply don't do anything. Now, if you've been affected financially or job-wise or anything like that because of the COVID situation and it's resulted in job losses or anything like that, I would go ahead and advise you, even though you now have 3 months plus 6 weeks, to the end of December 31st to make arrangements about your federal student loans. You need to start doing that research now. You don't have to make a decision, but you need to know what your options are. Do you go to an income-based repayment plan? Do you totally put your loans in forbearance? Do you totally put them in deferment? There's different financial consequences based on your choice, and also different time periods on where you don't have to make a payment. Or if you do income-based repayment plans, that's obviously going to reduce the amount that you have to pay every month, but you still have to make a payment. Now, I say to go ahead and start researching that information so that you know what your options are. Like, I like to be ahead of the game as far as that goes, and words of caution would be, don't wait until December the 30th to fill out your paperwork of whatever you need to do, because if you're getting, if you need to make your payments on January the 2nd and you want to start filling out your paperwork on December 30th, we know not a lot of offices work on December 31st or January 1st. So then that's going to create delay payments. You don't want to get delinquent notices on your account for missing a payment or anything like that, because that affects your credit score. So if you don't even want to do it today, wait until December 1st. Start researching your information if you're unable to pay for those student loans. But if you're able to pay for your student loans and you want to do it, go ahead and do it. There's nothing holding you back. You have no interest accruing at the current moment. Now, for me personally, what does not paying my student loans for an extra 3 months mean? My student loans are 4 digits. What I'm going to do then is go ahead and put money in I went ahead and put money in my Roth IRA account. I only did $2,000, so we're not talking the full $6,000 contribution that I can do for 2020. And you know what? I went ahead and bought some more Apple stock. I bought 4 shares. Now, this is just as a side note, this is ahead of the 4-to-1 split. So we'll see how that turns out if I can actually, it looks like the stock has actually gone up, about $5 or $6 since I bought it earlier this week. So that's, for the long term, that's what I did with my extra money. Whatever your student loan situation is, hope that this is good news for you and that it provides a little bit more financial stability for you as well. So thank you for joining me. Have a great day.